I can't lie. I forgot all about AI, even though I pretty much use it every day, to make my descriptions, or, we all use some type of AI. Like Photoshop, I'd consider that like AI, it's like computerized and artificial and intelligent. But anyways, here in the anime Night of the Living Cat, it has reminded me that AI exists and the animals exist. Can you believe that, guys? We live in a world full of animals and technology. But how incredible would it be if we could actually understand these animals? So here they finally bring up the concept of AI being able to use some technology to translate their frequencies into the human language. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an English language. Now, how amazing would that be to be able to understand animals in general? And some of the most intelligent animals are going to be cats and dogs. So imagine being able to understand your cat, bro. It would be insanely awesome to have that. At the same time, it'd be kind of like off-putting because we're not used to communicating with animals. Well, at least not that transparent. We usually communicate with animals, hand gestures, expressions, and all these things. When you hear them meow or something, you probably understand them to an extent. Maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, why isn't this being worked on? Now that I think about it, it feels like no one's really working on this technology. We got AI for like everything else other than now we got it actually. Now that I think about it, now we have AI that helps us translate, from any language, human language, to like Arabic or Spanish, a lot of Japanese, especially, that's one that I'm interested in. So yeah, we have AI now to translate human languages, but where's the AI that translates animal frequencies? So yeah, this was honestly really eye-opening. I don't know about you guys, but it's eye-opening for me. It's very interesting. I really want to know what a cat is thinking. You know what I'm saying? Or a doge. It'd be even worse, bro. Imagine how weird it would be if we could know what a cow was thinking. Like a cow was, bro. We won't be able to eat burgers ever again. Just imagine like some damn turkey wobble wobble. It's like wobbling around, and then we translate it, and it's like, bro, how can we eat animals ever again, bro? I think this is a very dangerous concept, but obviously a very interesting as well. Once we start understanding other animals, even if their frequencies are low or they're just saying like really like small words, we'd just be looking at them as some low IQ species, which they are technically, quote unquote, but there's obviously empires of insects out there as well. So imagine being able to understand insects, animals, pets. Like, we won't be able to kill nothing, at least not for survival. We'd have to go full vegan. And now PETA's gonna be on our asses like, oh yeah, we can understand animals now. Now we can't have meats. We won't be able to eat meats no more. What the? Bro, now that I think about it, forget about this idea. Let's just forget about it. AI translating animals' frequencies into our language. Bad idea. Let's not do that. You know what? Scratch it. This never happened. Let's not do it. We don't need to understand animals. They just keep being, blissfully ignorant of what they're actually saying, what they're, their emotions. Yeah, let's just not do that. Now that I think about it, want to keep eating my meats, want to keep eating my turkeys, my burgers, my steaks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's. At the end of the day, though, it would still be kind of cool, though, to understand certain animals. Because I hear like dolphins are as smart as humans, Yeah, man, I don't know. We see dolphins as other mammals too, and on the same level as humans. I think they are protected as well. I think it's like illegal to poach them, eat them. I think they are a protected species. But yeah, I think this will, in the end of the day, create more problems and solve them. I don't think we really need to understand animals at the end of the day. It's probably something that's in a back burner, a backlog, low priority on the list of ingenuity and technology and necessity. So yeah, I think we should just forget this episode 9 of Night of the Living Cat. This never happened. They just ignore this idea. No one out there needs to get inspired to do this. No one out there has to feel passion to make an AI translator for animals. Yeah, they just scrap the idea and just move on. Yeah, let's just fucking move on, because that's not, the more I think about it, it just gets worse and worse and worse when it comes to the foods. Imagine understanding a mouse or a mice, and we're over here with mouse traps, and they're like, no, don't kill us. I just want to feed my child. Would you be able to kill the mouse if you understand that shit? You use a translator on the mouse, and the mouse is like, me, me. And it's like, no, I'm just trying to feed my kids. You psychopathic killer. Who said this is your house? Who said this is your land? We're just trying to survive. The fucking mouse underneath your fucking kitchen. It's like they see us as these fucking alien giants, and they said fuck. And they look back at you and they translate it into our language like fucking monster. They just look at you in the eye, like, they squeak. And you use the translator on them, and they're like, you damn fucking monster. I shall get my revenge. I shall make it through this. In the name of Allah, bro. Yeah. Let's just not understand fucking animals, because that would just be fucking terrible. Yeah, and then imagine if we can understand insects and shit. We fucking see like a mosquito, and it's just buzzing around. We use the translator on it, and it's like, I need to find blood or I'm gonna die within the next 15 seconds. Would you let it? Yeah, bro. This is... the more I think about it, the funnier it is. But yeah, the less we'll be able to do. And PETA's gonna be all over this shit. I think it'll be the fall of humanity if we ever one day learn what these animals, how they feel, how they think. Yeah, it's like a terrible idea. You always hear these stories about people who have like wild, undomesticated animals living with them, you know, and at the end of the day, they end up just mauling the fuck out of them. Like, probably because they got underneath their skin. You know what I'm saying? Animals probably have less patience, less tolerance for anything. And all they're really trying to do is just eat and survive. They're still on the whole eat and survive instinctual, you know, paradigm, if you will. So yeah, it's just, at the end of the day, yeah, it's not good to have undomesticated animals, wild animals. And at the end of the day, it's not gonna be a good idea for us to know what they actually feel and think. Because bro, in some countries, they eat cats, they eat dogs, and we're over here, you know, breeding them, treating them like family. And yeah, bad idea. Oh Jesus.